Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Nick from Raw Skills Bushcraft Survival and Adventures. Today I'm going to go through 4 ways to heat and cook your food while you're out in the bush. So let's begin. As you can see here, I've got 5 means to heat and cook your food while in the woods. So I'll go for the first one. First one is simply cheap and easy fold-up grate. I usually pack this because it goes straight over the main campfire. You can cook steaks on it, you can cook nice pieces of fish on it. You can also put your saucepans right on top of that and it'd be solid, boil water on top of it too. So it's a great, cheap and lightweight, versatile piece of kit. I tend to fold it up in a tarp and put it on the outside of my pack. There's not really sharp edges for it to catch on, so it's perfect. So that's the fire grate. Of course, the only downside to that is if it's raining and you can't get a big fire going outside, you're not going to be able to cook over the embers. So that's the con to that one. But pros: lightweight, cheap, and very sturdy and versatile. So that's the grate. Next one, your butane propane gas camp stove. Typically this is nice and quick to get started, nice and lightweight. I'll just demonstrate how to put it together. So this one here is the Primus Classic Trail. So basically it comes with that's your main burner. As you can see there, closer. That's your main burner, bigger than the smaller ultralight ones, but it's a nice cooking platform for many different size saucepans. So then you have your regulator. You see there, a little black knob on there, and that just screws into the bottom. And then you have a self-sealing gas canister here, which is your butane propane. This one here is an 8 ounce canister. They also come in a 4 ounce and a 16 ounce canister too. So basically just screw it on, you'll hear a little hiss, and that's it. That's basically it. Boil time usually takes about 4 to 5 minutes to boil a litre of water on this one. Let me just show you this one, lit up for you. So to light it, so you want a lighter or a spark or a ferrocene rod, and then that's it, done. Just quick and simple. And to turn it up, you just turn the regulator on. To turn it down, turn the regulator down. It's easy as that, really. Good for in confined spaces because the sparks don't really come off the top of it, and it's ideal really. It's lightweight, boils water fast, and burns nice and hot. It also works in a lot of different weather conditions and basically heights. Cons, of course, it's not very environmentally friendly because you're going to be carrying around a gas canister which isn't reusable in this one, and yeah, it can be quite fragile. If you put it in the bottom of your pack, it's basically, it could get dented, could get broken, and yeah, anything goes wrong with the regulator, that'll stop it from working. So that is your butane propane stove. Next one, which a little bit more detail on this one. It's a very lightweight minimalist firebox. This one here is a Luxardo firebox I got off of Amazon. It's made of stainless steel. Very nice, cheap, sturdy, and very lightweight. It folds down to next to nothing. As you can see, it folds down to basically that. That's your pack weight. It's next to nothing. And just to build it, all you're going to do is put in your bottom grate. You're going to use the Tangia stove, which I'll go into in a minute. You're going to put that in too. Fold the thing up. There you go. Turn it around and you have a pin. A locking pin that goes basically straight through here. So that's your locking pin, and that's it all locked into place, nice and solid. Again, pros to this: nice and minimalist, nice and light to carry, small. You won't even notice it in your pack. cons. The fire is very small, basically, so it'll take a lot longer for your water to boil on top of this. So that's the only con, really. Also, you can find fuel anywhere in the woods, so it's a bit more economically and environmentally friendly than the butane propane stove I just showed you. But yeah, it's very versatile. You can take this anywhere, make a little fire inside it, and you're good to go, basically. Next one I'm going to go into is which works in unison with this, which is the reason I like this sort of pairing. Now I'm going to be trying this out this weekend. This is your Tangia stove. It's an alcohol stove, basically. Comes with a regulator on top, so that there basically to open it up, and you can regulate how much flames come through. And there's a nice sealing cap as well for if you've got alcohol inside there, you can keep alcohol in there. And there's the burner itself. So yeah, this can run off of any combination of things, mainly any ethanol based. I'm going to use methyl hydrate this weekend for this one, and so far I've tried it a couple of times and I love the burn on it. I like the flames on it. I haven't cooked anything on it yet, but the boil times for this one can be 8 to 9 minutes. It's a little slower than the others, a bit faster than the small firebox, but it's reliable and it's a very small flame too. So yeah, let's just light this up and I can show you the flame on it. So I just basically use the firebox in there as my protector for the wind. I'll just put a little bit of alcohol in there. Just for demonstration purposes, bring it right to the front. Bring it all the way to the front. So as you can see with this wind block, you can't really get the regulator on there. So you've got to be incredibly careful when you're using the alcohol stoves because they burn basically invisible. The flames are invisible on them unless it's nighttime, but as you can see that's burning now and it's primed already and it's starting to burn. So that's your Tangia stove right there. Boil times 8 to 9 minutes for a litre of water, and it burns extremely hot. To extinguish this, so far I just used the cap and just put it on top, and it kills all the air from inside. And there you go. It's not hot anymore. There's no flames. So that's how I extinguish it. It hasn't really harmed the rubber seal yet, but we'll see this weekend. This is my first time using the alcohol stove. So that there is your Tangia alcohol stove. Turn my screen back around. Okay, last but not least, it's going to be the good old BioLite. This is the first generation BioLite stove I bought. As you can see, I bought the kettle pot for it too, and it nests nicely inside this. So to set this up, you basically take off the small pot adapter, take out, this is a main electric motor. It comes with a thermocouple which charges a battery inside this mechanism inside here, and it blows a fan, uses a fan to force air inside the chamber, and also you can charge any electrical devices with it via USB on the bottom. So yeah, pretty handy bit of kit. You use it for power outages and stuff. You've got something to cook on, and all you need is small chunks of wood, like pieces of wood from around the fire that fall off when you're chucking the bigger pieces in. So to set this up, just slot this inside, open out the legs, and it's completely locked in. It's not going anywhere. It's good. And you can see inside there was all these holes. That's where all the air comes out of, and there's holes right in the bottom too. Basically, the fan creates a vortex inside, which superheats the wood, it superheats the fire, and I'm going to demonstrate that right now. Let's put some of this away. So yeah, that's your BioLite. Typically this one boils water in about 4 to 5 minutes. That's a litre of water in about 4 to 5 minutes. Typically a tad slower than the gas, than the propane butane, but it's not a lot slower. It's pretty good. Cons to this, really it's heavy. It's pretty heavy. It weighs 2 pounds, and it takes, as you can see, it takes a lot of room in the backpack. When you nest it with the kettle pot too, it takes a lot of room. But you know what? It's worth it. To me, it's worth the extra weight. I love the features of the forced air and the USB charging, because I've started to take camera gear out with me now. So that's always a handy bit of kit. I've had this running for 4 hours before before the ash buildup inside started to hinder its ability to blow. So that was good. That was good to keep me warm and dry out my gear on a cold winter's day after the temperature dropped. So anyway, I'm going to get into lighting this up, and we'll come right back. I'm just going to give you a little basic lesson on how to light a fire. So to start with, you're going to want your tinder. This is a tinder bundle, very fine shavings of wood or highly flammable bark that you pick off a tree, such as birch bark or very dried needles from pine. They tend to go up very nicely and tend to catch the fire a lot easier. So that you start with that. That's your tinder bundle. Usually it'd be bigger than this, but I'm just going to use this to light the BioLite up. So that's the very first thing. Next, you're going to move on to your kindling, which are sticks. Basically sticks from very dry sticks that snap and crack nicely when you break them. And again, you want no more than a pencil size for those. That's typically your kindling, and you'll add those in as soon as the fire gets above the tinder bundle there. Once the fire gets above those, you're going to move on to your main fuel, and you're going to gradually build the fuel up in size as the fire grows in size too. So that's basically it. So I'm going to get this BioLite lit and show you it running. So with the BioLite, you're going to build the fire from the bottom up. So first things first, you're going to put your tinder bundle inside, right in the bottom there. Okay, so if you've got some birch bark, throw some of that into it. It's beautiful. It burns acorns, burns everything. Anything little and woody and dry, perfect. And then on top, I'm going to crisscross a few of these pieces of kindling. Because once the flames start burning through that tinder, it's going to catch the kindling, and you can build your fire up from there. I'm not going to throw any big fuel pieces in today because it's just for demonstration purposes. So as you can see, we've got the kindling inside there, on top of the tinder. I'm just going to light this now. I'm going to put the camera down for a second. I'm cheating today. I'm going to use a match. So I'll let that take for a few seconds. As you can see, that's taken already. And watch as I kick the fan up. Now the fire's taken to the kindling. Let's throw a little bit more in there. Snubbed it out a little bit, but she'll keep going. She'll go. Typically once this is burning, it produces very little smoke. As you can see, the wood burns very quickly. So, throw a bit more in. Show you properly. When you choose to turn this off too, it won't switch off fully until it's down to a heat where you can comfortably touch it. So it's a good safety precaution in there. So you can see how the flames are spiraling. That's the vortex inside there in the fire. So with this, you have two settings. You have a high and a low. So you have a low, and once it reaches a certain heat, I can turn it to high, and you can see the flames have got a bit more intense. And if you had to put the kettle hot on too, it creates a pretty cool jets out of the side, which are pretty wicked to watch at night time. So that's basically your BioLite stove right there. Thanks for watching. My name's Nick from Raw Skills Bushcraft Survival and Adventures. As you can see here, there was just a few examples of your wood, your gas and your liquid fuel stoves. Hopefully that was very helpful to you. Any questions, feel free to ask. Please subscribe and like my page. Thanks very much, and I look forward to making some more videos for you. All the best and enjoy your trips. Stay safe.